Okay, same day, March 4th of 2025. I got that video converting over, talking about my bad dream that I just had with Amari disappearing. So you know, I'm freaking out, right? So in the meantime, you know, I'm listening to Canadian Prepper with the tariffs coming in and all this other crap. I guess we're down to the last 12 hours. And once the tariffs kick in, you know, things are going to get more expensive, especially when it relates to metal. So I'm thinking, okay, that means canned salmon and canned goods are going to become more expensive. So what do? I go on Walmart and I'm looking to see if they got their canned salmon on sale. Now, keep in mind, I just got back from that Acorn meeting, right? And I stopped off at the dollar store to see how I'd, do by myself shopping. I didn't like it, but anyway, I went through all the cans and I do what I do online. I looked at the ingredients and I looked at the grammage and yada yada yada, and I found some salmon there that was just, I don't know, like 8 cans or something. They were the smaller ones. I think for like $2.50, and so I bought them, and one was dented, so I left that one. And I just bought a whole bunch of salmon from freaking Walmart. Anyway, salmon is good to stock up on, especially if canned goods in general are going to go up in price. So that's how I ended up on Walmart. Nothing's on sale right now. And then I remembered Canadian Tire has them on sale. You can get the 4 big ones for $6 each. Alright, so I put one in my cart. I'm debating. Do you see how I start? Do you see how my mind starts to connive? Right? Okay, so we know if I buy 4, I can do a limit of 4. So I'm debating about what credit card I should use now, because if I buy, I'm getting my free delivery with Canadian Superstore in addition to, well, not free delivery. I have to pay $100, but don't forget I get back 7,500 points, which is $75. So I actually only pay $25 for a year of free delivery. And my way of rebelling is just get it over with and maybe stock up on a few more cans of salmon in light of what's going on with the tariffs. Right? And I know I can get 4 cans 50 cents cheaper. And since I'm spending all this money on delivery, I might as well just cut to the chase and get that done. So, okay. So, alright. Now, I've been wanting to get coconut butter. Just a small little container until I can go downstairs and look for what I have jarred up, because I haven't done that yet, right? Just to hold me over. I can't find any on Walmart's website. They don't sell it. They just sell coconut oil. I don't want coconut oil. I want coconut butter. There's a difference. Edible coconut butter. Now I'm Googling on Canadian Superstore. You can see they don't have it either. And then I'm like, okay, well, maybe you have to go to Amazon and buy another bucket just in case this tariff stuff gets to be ridiculous. Because this stuff will hold up to the test of time, I'm telling you. Now, I've got 1 or 2. One I know for sure of these in Auntie Shemay's room. Plus, I've got what I jarred up with the first bucket that I bought. And I have a little bit left in the yard. In the jar. And it's good, people. So with those other ones being jarred up downstairs, unopened, undisturbed, in a cool environment, oh, they're going to be good. And same thing with this bucket, because the bucket is on the floor, right? On a piece of wood or something, so that it doesn't wick, eh? And it's been, in cold storage. So what I'm going to do, just to be on the safe side, and this is how I'm justifying it, because we don't know what's going to happen with quote-unquote war. I mean, it's still up in the air. I don't know, Europe is doing something now, wanting to get American kids, women and, young women and young men to go fight for Ukraine, as if Europe has a say in that matter, you know, in terms of whatever. And anyway, the tariffs are going through, so everything is going to go up in price to one degree or another. Now, this is not in a can, it's in a bucket, but I know the product, and the product is good. And I like the product, and I just feel like buying one more bucket at the price that it's been before it goes up in price, because I have a sneaky feeling it's going to go up in price. And not only is it going to go up in price, but this is the only place that I can find coconut butter that's edible at a reasonable price, because this is it's almost 4 kg. It's 8 pounds, right? So, you know, and it's a good product, and it is. So I'm thinking to buy this. But then what I'll do, this is what I'll do. See? Right? I'll use this as the excuse over the next month. Not right now, because I'm kind of busy upstairs. But within a month or so, to go downstairs into Auntie Shemai's room and get into where I know this other bucket is. There may be one there, there may be two, I'm not sure. I just know I tucked it off, put it where it was nice and cool, closer to the ground, and I'll switch them around. I'll put the new bucket there, and I'll bring up the old bucket, and at the same time, I'll look for the ones that are in the jar, right? And start using this more, because it's good. And that will motivate me to go downstairs and, you know, start doing something, right? I haven't been doing anything because of emotional stress on my part. Just with the backlash of the situation. So we're definitely going to order that, okay? Now, I didn't want to order shit. I'm trying to pay down my bills, but whatever. In light of what's going on, why I'm buying it, I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Now, is there anything else on Amazon that I do need to buy? Well, the only thing would be, I don't know, something Andre wants. So, but then that means just more money on my credit card, because I'd be buying that coconut butter on my credit card. But, oh yes, and then they also have this one, which honestly I think I have in my room. Where is it? This one. I might have something like this in my bedroom. You know, really I should go see. Because they used to, and this one's 53, 18-ounce jar, or 16-ounce jar. Oh my God, that's not very much. You don't get much diet type, so you eat this one. But $53, I don't think so. Do you see what I'm saying? And what's 16 ounces? That's not very much. Right? How many ounces in a liter? 32 ounces? 16 ounces? I don't know. I just know I'm not paying that. Canadian Superstore and those kind of places. And look at that. They want me to buy it. Forget it. I'll look for my one from 2018. They used to sell coconut butter. Yeah, oh yeah. $54. But they don't anymore. Why? Why did the grocery stores stop selling it? They only sell coconut oil. That's not what I want. $39. What's this one? It's the same brand, only a smaller container. Yeah, 16 ounces. That's only a pound. That's only a pound. For $40. And it's the same product as this one in a bucket. But you get more for your money. 3.62 kg, so 8 pounds. So for 1 pound, you pay 40 bucks. And for 8 pounds in a bucket, you pay 70 bucks. Only 8 left. Yeah, exactly. This is where you want to buy at least 2. Because it might not come back. You see, that's the thing. And if the grocery stores aren't selling it, then what? You become like Venezuela, where you don't have much to choose from on the shelves. Apparently Venezuela, if you go try shopping in Venezuela, right, for food, good luck finding it on the shelves. So everything on Canadian Superstore is just oil. There's a difference between coconut butter and coconut oil. So yeah, I'm going to buy 2. I'm going to use my credit card for this. Yeah. I'll put them down. I'm going to put those ones downstairs. I've got the other one that I just recently bought, oh, I don't know, 6 months ago or something, in my bedroom. Alright. So, for 2 of them, it cost me 140 bucks. Yeah. And as for Canadian Superstore, well, the only thing I want right now are 4 cans of salmon at 6 bucks a can. Because I do believe those cans are going to go up in price within the next 6 months. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I kind of veered off to the left here for a moment. Now, since I'm on Amazon, and I'm thinking to order the coconut butter. Oh, yeah. I went back to that site that gave me that free peach drink because I didn't get, peach drink. What did I order first? I tried to order cherry drink, but it didn't get delivered. And then the guy reimbursed me my money. And then he gave me 25 pounds of peach crystal drink for free. Right? It's this company. I don't know. Anyway, it's this company. Here, so it says whole green peas, 22 pounds for $89. $89, I'm assuming it's the same. Right? So I ordered from them a long time ago 2 different types of peas, which I do have vacuum sealed somewhere, as well as a few containers like glass jars, that type of thing around, right? Now, it doesn't look like they're organic, although I've gotten some in the past from Organic Matters. But, brand, yeah, this brand right here. This company. When you get your orders from them, they're pretty good. And the peas that I bought in the past were good. And just in light of what's going on in the world, honestly, peas are a very good, they're like a superfood. They really are. And when you can get them whole, even if they discolor, it doesn't matter. You can make pea flour or whatever, right? Like, they don't really lose, like, dried goods like that stored away for a long time, they hold up. Especially if you're vacuum sealing them or using oxygen absorbers and then, putting them away where they're in good shape. So I'm thinking to get 2 of them. Now, I went to Organic Matters, and they don't have any anymore. And you see, that's the thing. Things are disappearing. Slowly but surely. All they have is chickpeas, which I don't need. I've got plenty of those. I already have some of them split in jars or wherever, right? Same thing with the yellow, so I'm not too worried about that. I can get into those things. What I want is that backup, just in case, because actually I should, over the next week or two, try and clear off that one teeny weeny counter on the left side of my stove and bring out a crock pot of sorts, because I've got several to choose from, different sizes, and just start cooking up a soup daily, enough for Andre, me, and Amari to have a cup or two throughout the day as a supplement to the things that maybe we're not eating or whatever, right? And start using up some of the, like make peas to be something that you eat 3 or 4 times a week. Now, I think I read somewhere that in terms of digestibility, there might be an issue. I'd have to touch base on it again for some people, right? Either or, it's full of nutrients, and organic matter doesn't even have them. And normally when they have something out of stock, they'll still have their picture, and then it will just say out of stock, and then they give you the opportunity to have them email you when it gets back in, like with the Cantatelli beans. When I bought, I had to wait for the Cantatelli beans to come in from Argentina, right? And then when they came, they emailed me and they let me know. Do they still have their Cantatelli beans? Last time I bought? I don't know. Right here. Yeah, organic Cantatelli beans. That's another good one that you want on hand. 25 pounds, $87. But I don't want any of these beans. And there's not that many. They used to have so many choices. Not anymore. And it's been like that for a couple of years. Yeah. So I just might get it from that company. So let's see. If I add 2 to my order, look what happens to my order. Now keep in mind, I'm buying in bulk, right? So that would be 44 pounds of peas, with the mind to start making pea soup of sorts. Doesn't have to be like a pea soup, but you can throw in a few peas here, a few peas there, and you can also make soup once or twice a week, right? Now these ones were fresh, so I wouldn't worry about using them per se, as I'd be putting them into Mylar bags, which I still have, putting in the oxygen absorbers, which I still have, and then putting them away for, food storage, right? And then go hunting downstairs for my older ones. Because I have other products from this company. I have potato flakes, I have vegetable flakes, I have 2 different kinds of peas, and I think in those days they were organic, right? But clearly they don't sell them anymore because things are disappearing from the shelves, okay? And then I thought I'd get a soup-based chicken, 1 key, 2.2 pounds. This is not very much, but in bulk, just to add on to what I've got, and maybe mix match whatever, because I do want to get into those gravies. Not every soup base I like the taste. Sometimes I buy them and I don't like them. So if this one I like, I can mix in with something else to compensate for the one that I don't like. I'm just saying, only $29. Jawbreakers, only because I have a gumball machine. I don't want to put gumballs in it, because if the kids start using it, put their quarter in to get their gumballs, I'll end up getting gum all over the house, and I don't want Kyrie eating gum. For a jawbreaker, well, he's old enough, he should be able to, you know, suck on that, right? For sure, Leia May. That's only $39. So I'm gonna get one to see if the gumballs, I'm sorry, jawbreakers, fit my gumball machine. Alright, and I'm gonna make it available. You got a quarter? Go ahead, see what you get. Yeah. And then 2 of these. Only because they have 9 left in stock. And with the tariffs coming and everything else going on, honestly, we don't know. And I know this is a good product, and I know it holds up to the test of time. Right. So what am I at? 300 and some odd dollars? Not including tax yet. I needed some trays for my convection oven, but I'm gonna pass on that. I bought that. I haven't opened the box yet. Go figure. Alright. So, is there anything else I want from that company? I don't know. It's a good company. I bought my arrowroot powder, 11-pound bags times 2, so that when we start getting into making arrowroot cookies, I have lots. Alright. Yeah. I'm looking for another drink of some kind. I haven't found one that's, I don't know, I'm almost feeling like to phone the guy. Or at least send him a message. But it doesn't matter. You order and, yeah, deal with it when the time comes. I go with the one that has the MSG in it, because I like the taste better than the one with no MSG. Usually. I never really like any that have MSG or no MSG in it. No. See? Oh no, these are Scotchmans. They're not even showing me peas. Hold on. Okay, here's the peach drink. The fella that I said from this company, right? He sent it to me for free. You can see it's $106, right? And honestly, we like it. Murray likes it, Andre likes it, and I really like it. 25 pounds. Fills up 6 liter jar, like the big, you know, right? 6 of them, and then you still have some left over, and it's so good. Let's look now. Look at that. See, this is where I get myself into trouble. I'm still looking for those other peas, but they only have 8 left. Yeah. And when I ordered cherry, he said the reason it didn't come is because I guess they ran out. And then he offered me peach. But it looks like the peach is running out. So who knows? Better get your peach on. Hold on. Okay, so before I purchase, I like to shop around. So I Googled organic whole peas in BC. Now I was thinking to look up Fieldstone, right? Their farm, local farm up in the interior, right? It looks like they have something. They have organic whole yellow peas, $89. So let's see what the option is. Obviously I'm buying into bulk. So where is it? 20 kg, which is 44 pounds, really. because 10 kg is 22 pounds. So that's even a better deal. And these ones are organic. And if I make plans to cook with them every week, once or twice a week, well, you know, it will go fast over a period of time. So, all right, so they've got that. I'm going to add that to the cart because that is more economical. Plus, it's what do you call it? Organic. But I want green. So let's see if they have green ones. Hold on. We want green. Where's search on this? Let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay. No. Oh, my Lord. Hold on. Okay. So, they do have organic whole green peas. We're going to choose a size, in terms of the order. My son will be, you told me you weren't gonna buy no more food. I'll be like, shut up. So $80 for another 20 kg, which is 44 pounds, which is quite a bit. Where did it go? Where's my cart? View cart. Let's see. Is this stuff even being processed? Yeah, here we go. So far, how much is it? $169. Alright, $80 or so each. Alright, 89, so $90 for the organic whole yellow peas, which is at 44 pounds, which is extremely good price. And then we've got the organic whole green peas at 20 kg, right, for $80. That's a good deal. So I'm going to remove what I have on Amazon. No disrespect to the company, but I don't need it when I can get a better deal locally. Right? And this is just to motivate me to start cooking with it. Not lose the momentum with what I'm trying to do for Amari, even though I'm having bad dreams about Amari now going missing, along with everything else that I have. There's the Jawbreakers, and I am going to get 2 of those. So now my bill is what? $209. Hold on a minute. Yes, I'd like a coffee. Okay, so now I'm on Canadian Superstore looking up their prices on peas, right? Honest, I'm doing a video. Pardon me?
Since you're on there.
What?
Since you're on there.
Uh-huh.
Order some donuts.
Donuts. Well, I'm not sure if I'm ordering at Canadian Superstore because I've only got $10.26 in there unless I want to get a couple. I don't know. I was looking for optimum points, PC points, but I'm spending money somewhere else now. I'm buying whole peas. I'm spending too much money there. Anyway, so I probably won't follow up on this, but I just wanted to see what they had to offer. They don't really have a lot to offer, honestly, in terms of dry peas. I'm surprised, but then I'm not surprised, right? Because, I don't know. We're starting, in some areas within our grocery aisles, is looking like we're going towards what's happening in Venezuela when it comes to selection. Okay? So there's nothing down there. You only technically have 2 choices at this point. You've got this one where you can buy one for $3.99, They're saying after limit is $4. I think there's a misprint there. And that's only 1.8 kg. And then this one here is $11.99 with $5 per kg. So it's a bit bigger bag, right? I mean, you'd have to crunch the numbers in terms of, like this one here. If I buy the organic from the farms, right, I have to pay shipping. So the shipping is $2 and with shipping it's $2.23, assuming that they give me that shipping company that I chose, which was the cheapest one, right? Okay. UPS. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, that's not what I chose. I chose UPS standard for $51.78. Right. And then GST, $2.59. So my bill comes up to $223. So I took $224 and divided it by 88 pounds, and it came out to be $2.54 a pound. But that's with shipping. Hold on. Now, I could get fickly about it. Buy this one on sale for $3.99, and then after limit it's $4. I don't know if there's a misprint in there or what's going on, really. Right. And buy like 5 or 10 of them, because if it's 1.8 kg, 1 pound is 454 grams per pound. So we'll just round it off at 500. So we've got at least 3 pounds and a bit per bag. Divide by 4. Divide into 4. Like, I don't want to get down to the right penny, right? But clearly it's cheaper to buy it this way in bulk, right? Right? If you're dividing 3 into $4, like, how much is that per pound? When you think about it in terms of, there's more than a pound, there's more than 3 pounds there in that bag. I mean, you're paying less than $1 a pound, I would think. Or, yeah, I don't want to crunch the numbers versus $2.54. But those are organic, right? You see, that's the thing. And they come directly from the farms, where this is shipped in from somewhere else, right? But they still might sprout, believe it or not. Just like those kidney beans that I bought, right? And I think I got those kidney beans from Walmart. I don't know what Walmart is spending. Where's Walmart? What is Walmart spending? I mean, what is Walmart charging for green peas? Let's look at Walmart and see. What do you think? Oh boy, green peas. Hold on a minute. All right, so I had a moment to look here, versus just keeping the camera and while I'm looking, on. Anyway, they've got something here for a reduced price at $23.99. It was $28.79. It says you save $4.80. They're saying it's $4.99 a kg for whatever bag, but they're not being specific about what the size of the bag is in terms of weight. So you got to be careful with that, because, you know, sometimes these things don't actually come from Walmart. They get delivered from a different company that's in partnership with Walmart, and it's not what you think you're going to get when you order it. And then there's this one for $89 that was $107, and I don't know what that is. It says chicken pieces, but that, you know, and then it says dried whole green. It's 20-pound bag. Oh, so, no. If I'm going to buy 20 pounds, I might as well go for the 44 pounds, right? That doesn't make more sense, but then they get you with the delivery, but at least it's organic. So, you know, I don't know, right? And because, and you see people, because they're not selling it very much in the grocery stores like they used to, right? Well, just hold on a minute. Okay, so this is where you gotta, like, pay attention, right? Because Canadian Superstore hardly has anything. They're frozen peas, canned peas, little bags of peas, nothing of substance, nothing in real bulk, right? Because things are getting faded out. Organic green peas. Let's see what comes up with organic green peas. Nothing. Will you see anything in there? I don't see nothing in there. Oh, here. What is that? It's no name. Right? No. I already dehydrated a whole bunch of frozen peas. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for dried, industrial dried, good green peas. Like, honestly, the way things are going, the way I know, like, because I've been doing this for years, and, like, you can't even find anything at freaking Walmart, for crying out loud. Right? I mean, look what your choices are. Right? Like, they don't even tell you how much you're going to get here. And then everything else is just small. That's it. Right? A few truckloads of everything being stuck at the ports. What do you think's going to happen? And if you got a family, you know, or, you know, people with appetites and that type of thing, you're going to want that kind of stuff on hand. Just in case. So you can write off buying peas from Walmart. They don't have a very good selection at all. And in regards to Canadian Superstore, well, I mean, like, just peas. How about we just Google peas, see what we get just for peas. Yeah, they're frozen. Those are frozen peas. Canned peas. I don't need any of that. Once in a blue moon, if I had room in my freezer, maybe I might get just a bag of frozen peas, but I dehydrated a whole bunch of frozen peas. I don't need them. I don't want them. That's not what I want. Right? Peas and carrots. That's all frozen stuff. So my only choice is either buying in bulk to pacify myself. Dry peas. I'll just put dry peas at Canadian Superstore. Well, now it's saying no results. Well, here we go. Great green split peas. No, I don't want split peas because, you know, if you're trying to put them away and save them for long term, it's better to get them whole, right? Technically, you only have the choice of two. You have this one, the peas whole green, 1.8 kg, at basically $4 a bag. Right? And then that other one, wherever that one was, which is not showing now. Now it's not showing. Or I can go with the farm. Is this the farm? I can go with the farm. I don't know. Okay, so before I make a decision here, because I'm considering all things, right? I'm considering what's going on in the economy locally. I'm considering what's going on in the economy globally. I'm thinking about the tariffs. I'm just thinking about everything in general. And if I had a man, that man, to feed on a regular basis a healthy food staple, because we were going into a quote-unquote war economy where certain things were becoming harder and harder to find, I'd like to know I have a backup of peas in the house, because that you could stretch out for a long way. Oh yeah. And you can do lots of different things with them as well, right? So I just Googled green peas nutritional facts. It says that pea is, okay, quick growing. Then it goes on to say, in general, the pods, okay, yeah, health benefits. All right, green peas are one of the most nutritious legumes, vegetable, rich in health, promoting I don't know what the hell that word is, but anyway, minerals, vitamins, and antioxidants. Now they're talking on about all these fresh things that peas are good for, like fresh peas are good for, but when you get down here, selection and storage, however, right, cold storage packs, dry peas, mature seeds, split peas, flour, etc. And flour, pea flour, I've got some old pea flour kicking around the house. It's still good. It doesn't go bad. It really doesn't. Can be found in grocery stores year round. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know when they wrote this, but and then in terms of nutritional facts, here I guess we click on this dry nutritional facts. Where does it say? It doesn't say anything. It's not what I was looking for. But besides that point, there's always something, right? I guess it keeps talking on about peas. Safety profile. Here we go. Green peas are generally safe to eat for all individuals. Remember I mentioned there's a few that maybe are a little intolerant of them in large amounts. They contain negligible amount of oxalate acid, approximately 1 mg per half cup, a naturally occurring substance found in some vegetables. In some people, oxalate acid may crystallize as oxalate stones in the urinary tract. For comparison, navy beans hold 76 mg of oxalate acid per half cup. Adequate intake of water is therefore encouraged to maintain normal urine output and minimal risk of stone formation. Now, isn't that interesting? Because now that it's been brought to my attention, I have no problem giving Amari Heinz navy beans. Heinz in a bean, like Heinz beans in a can with molasses or yada yada yada. Never stop to think about the oxalates in those, right? The oxalic acid that, so I'm glad I'm reading this, because there's less of that substance in the green peas than there are in navy beans. Now, I have dry navy beans, organic, and I got a whole lot of Heinz beans in a can, right? And like I said, I wouldn't bat an eye thinking about giving Amari navy beans, not realizing that for a half a cup, you're looking at 76 mg. So all in moderation for sure with the navy beans, whereas the peas, well, you know, that's very, very minute, really, when you think about it. And it's in other foods as well. Like, I don't know, different foods have what it is it's a natural enzyme within the plant that protects the plant from being eaten by birds and those kind of things, or when it falls into the ground, it has that cover on it so that, you know, it can survive the winter, so that when spring comes it can resprout itself, right? It's just a natural protectant to protect the seed. That's what it is, right? But for some humans, or in large amounts, it could be problematic for humans, right? For some people, right? So, I'm just thinking, if things got real tough, real expensive, I know my son makes a lot of money, it's not a big deal to him. Oh yeah, but at the end of the day, that man, drop the word son, no, that man, that, my son, whatever you want to call him, I don't know what he is anymore these days. Where's my order? Did I lose my order? Oh my God. Maybe I lost, no, there's my order. Hold on a minute. All right. When thinking to buy this kind of stuff too, you want to think about the diversity around how you could use it. And now, granted, some of these things that you buy in the grocery store, you can sprout them, okay? But when you specifically buy from a farm that says organic, or from a company that sells just organic legumes or wheat berries or whatever, they will sprout. And you can pack them away for years and years and years and years in a cool, dark, dry place with oxygen absorbers or vacuum sealing or whatever you're going to do, and they'll still sprout, okay? I'm just saying. So here, organic whole green peas offer, this is from the company Fieldstone, right? Plant-based protein that can be used in a variety of ways when cooked, sprouted. That's what I need to do. I need to start sprouting them, and then, if anything, at least saute them a little bit before eating them, just to be double safe when it comes to any sort of pathogens that might be on the sprouts, right? You know what I'm saying? Especially for those with compromised immune systems. But to sprout them, or you can sprout them and then you can dehydrate them. And then by sprouting them, what you do is you remove some of that stuff that I just read, and it brings out other vitamins and nutrients that are locked in the actual seed itself, like the pea itself, where, you know, by not sprouting, you don't necessarily get those nutrients. So really, I should be thinking about getting more into sprouting, whether to sprout and dehydrate, or whether to sprout and saute. So that's another reason why I'd consider buying these, right? Because I've bought several things from Fieldstone, right? And they're a good company. Or milled. I told Andre, I said, it's now that, you know, we're pretty much done with the city and whatnot. I mean, we'll never be done with the yard, but on that I can get back to doing what I was doing, continue putting things away, clearing stuff out or whatever, and wait till I bring out my mill. I bought a mill, people, a grain mill. I haven't even used it yet. I've got two of them. I got one that I paid $400 for, specifically to grind up whole corn from the farm, which I have, after you soak it in a pickle brine solution, or you cook it or something, and then you rinse it out, and then you grind it through the mill so that it makes the right texture and brings out all the nutrients within the corn itself to make your own chips, corn chips and stuff. I'm waiting to do that too, but my kitchen is small. and I'm always getting overwhelmed with other things. But besides that point, and then I've got an electric mill, right, that can grind up rice and wheats and beans and the whole 9 yards. I told Andre just like 4 days ago, wait till I bring that out and you watch and see what's going to happen. Okay? Or milled into flour. Incorporating whole green peas into your diet can be a great way to boost your overall nutrient intakes and enjoy their numerous health benefits. Whether in salads, exactly, you just cook them up and you can put them in the fridge and eat them as however you want. You can sprout them and do whatever, right? Whole, okay? Soups, stews, or side dishes, whole yellow peas can add both flavor and nutrition to your meals. So I don't know why they're saying yellow here. These ones are green. What do they say about yellow ones? Oh, and then they give you a big write-up. Look at this description. Dried peas have been consumed since historic times. And so digestion. Remember I told you it's a vegetable that's fairly easy to digest. Whole green peas can also be sprouted. Like other sprouted legumes, sprouting offers enhanced nutritional value. That's what I need to be focusing on, right? The germination process activates enzymes, that's what I said, that break down complex nutrients into simpler forms, making them more accessible for digestion. That's what I need for Amari, people. Right at the top of the list, okay? I can't drop the ball on Amari in terms of building on his menu, right? And anyway, and absorption. Sprouted peas contain higher levels of vitamins. So there you go. I need to be sprouting a batch of this stuff every 2 weeks and incorporating it into our meals. Not just for Mari's sake, but for Andre's sake and my sake. However I do it, right? Vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and essential amino acids, making them a more nutrient-dense option. Sprouting also offers improved digestibility by reducing anti-nutrients present in dried green peas, such as, right? It removes it by sprouting it, right? And enzymes inhibitors. That's that oxalate. That's an enzyme inhibitor to protect the seed itself within the pea, right? So it can sprout, right? That's why when birds eat those things and then they poop them out, they can still sprout because they have that protective coating on them, right? These compounds can interfere with nutrient absorption and digestion. Sprouting neutralizes or reduces these anti-nutrients, making nutrients in the peas more bioavailable. Anyway, cooked, sprouted, or milled. Whole green peas have versatile. Okay, so let's look now for the yellow pea and see what they say about the yellow pea. Because I'm thinking to buy the yellow pea as well, right? whole. I don't know. Do yellow peas sprout? Look at that. The freaking mouse just running around town. Why? Why does it do that? Oh my lord. Okay, so let's see what they say about this one. Are yellow peas sproutable? Description. When yellow peas can also... Okay. Whole yellow peas can also be sprouted. There you go. Like other sprouting legumes, sprouting offers, and then we just, okay, there you go. So why not? You know you're getting a quality product. It's right from the farms locally, right? It hasn't been sitting in a warehouse for probably too long. As long as you put it away properly. These ones I would Mylar bag up. This is where my son made a mistake by throwing out bins. This is where my son made a mistake by throwing out bins. Because I wouldn't have mind one of those bins to put that stuff in after I Mylar them back. Because 44 pounds that's a lot of peas. And then times 2, 1 yellow, 1 green whole, right? But considering what I'm up against in the kitchen and what's going on in the economy and what's available, quote unquote, in the grocery store, I think I would choose this one out of everything. And it will give me something to do in terms of taking my mind off of this stress. And it will give me a reason to go downstairs. The 2 buckets of the coconut butter, and after I get all those peas all figured out and ready to go downstairs, then I'll just tell my son I have to go, I'll just tell him I have to go downstairs and start sorting things out because I want to start getting into the food. And, you know, I want my potato flakes and I want my coconut butter down there in a jar. And, you know, there's things I want to get into, like, on a weekly basis to bring my food bill down to $100 to $200 a month just for basic vegetables and that kind of crap. Like, okay, I go to Acorn, right? Meeting. I'm going to end this, okay? I know, it's just one of those videos, right? I go to the Acorn meeting, and of course I said I'm going to go to the dollar store because I needed the bags to deal with the fabric or whatever I'm dealing with as bags are being thrown out into the bin. Fuck. I could have recycled those bags, but besides that point. So I went to the dollar store, and I knew I was going to look at the canned goods because I'm thinking things are just going to get more expensive. So I did buy a fair amount. I bought oysters. There was some meatballs with gravy. Just thought I'd try them out. I bought something like 8 cans, a few cans anyway, like 7 or 8. Right? I bought whatever salmon they had available there for $2.50 a can, pink salmon, small ones, which was cheaper than what you buy in the grocery store. It's just sometimes you have to be careful when you buy these things in the dollar store because, you know, they're knockoff, right? But it just said salt and water and salmon. So I looked at the ingredients on each and everything that I bought to make sure I was comfortable with the ingredients, right? And then I went to the vegetable store. And don't forget, people, I haven't been out into a grocery store for well over a year. I can't even remember the last time I was in an actual grocery store. So me, it's like being a kid in a candy store. And it's just a little vegetable fruit stand, right? Just, right? But they have good stuff in there at good prices, eh? Long story short, I ended up spending $63 or something like that. Maybe a little more. I don't know. I used my credit card for it. Whatever. And maybe it was $80 or something like that. And then I came home. You know, I had that little tiff with my son, that man. You know, everything piled in with everything else that's been piling in. And I didn't want to put it in the fridge, so it just sat in the bag by the door where it's cold. You know, going into day 2 now, right? Yesterday, he came to the door and he wanted, I don't know, like I said, you know, he said something, Ari started whatever, and he noticed I had those vegetables in the bag on the floor. And he said something to me, and I'm saying, well, do you want some? Because I'm not in the mood to be struggling around in my fridge to put things away, because I'm actually quite bagged. And, you know, I just wanted to see what it felt like to go shopping by myself since I was there. And I didn't like it because, I don't know, I just didn't like it. I don't see like I used to, right? And the only thing that I liked about it was I wasn't being bothered to hurry up, because if somebody takes me shopping, they want me to hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Where I like to read what's inside the package or inside the can. So he scored on some beans, some broccoli, a cucumber, some tomatoes. I don't know what else he got there out of that bag, but anyway, I gave him some stuff. And I told him, you know, it's a good little store. Maybe one day you'll go in there and, you know, I'll give you some money, and you can just, because that I think would be handy for me to not do online shopping, quote unquote. But as it is, if you notice what I'm buying 88 pounds of dry peas that are sproutable. And could feed a hungry man, or anybody hungry for that matter, in times of difficult times, when if and when things should get really bad, to which everybody's predicting. So right now at Canadian Superstore, in terms of my little meager order that I got here, because I'm racking my brains, right? I'm racking my brains. What, come on, you gotta buy something, Judy. You gotta rebel. You know, come on, get in with your nature. You're gonna rebel, Judy. So go down swinging. What do I have? Where's my order? Oh, they kicked it out, for crying out loud, because I didn't sign in. Hold on a minute. There should be something here I should see. Oh yeah, here we go. So I got 1 can of pink salmon for $6. I just put it there because, you know, I'm thinking, well, it's only on sale for another day or so. So if I was to get the 1 can, I'd get the 4 on sale. Save myself $2. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, let's just pretend. Alright, because you're only allowed 4 before it jacks up in price. And that's the cheapest that you're going to find. And I don't want no substitutes. So, alright. Oh my God, they're making me log in. So hold on a minute, people. Okay, so if I was to buy something outside of the salmon, because I'm stacking and packing here, right? That's $24 for 4 cans of salmon. Let's see how much that 4 cans of salmon will cost in 6 months from now. In the meantime, these ones are on sale for $4.99, but you only a limit of 2. Shreddies is actually quite good for Amari. It helps with his passing of stools, and he likes it. And it's a food group that Andre can work well with when it comes to grinding up. And if you look at the vitamin count on it, it has a lot of vitamins and nutrients. Can you see this? So, and because it, you know, it does help with Amari's situation with bowel movements, I don't mind buying this cereal. So I'm going to buy 2. Now, I thought you're supposed to get PC points with this stuff, but it's not showing. Some cereals are giving PC points, but I don't buy those cereals. I'm very specific. I buy either Shreddies or Raisin Bran. So we've got 2 cereal original family size, okay, because they're on sale. And then we've got the one here with the honey. By grammage, if you multiply it by 2, it's 1,270 grams for the $10 on sale. But here, for $10 on sale, or just regular price, right, it's 1,224. So actually, I'm going to get one of these, because this is, Andre will eat them, I'll eat them. And instead of getting the regular, because I've got a regular there, I'm going to remove these 2, and I'm going to try the honey ones. Let's see what the honey has to say. Let's see, because this I put in my room, right? And, you know, if I have lots, I don't care how much Andre eats. He can eat whatever he wants when he wants. And of course, as he's eating, and if I'm eating, and Amari is, what happens to the milk? Huh? You know what happens to the milk. It disappears real fast. So, I'm just gonna, I don't know if I ever bought honey before, but I'm going to anyway. So we got 5 boxes now of Shreddies, right? I'm just gonna type in cereal just to see, because some of these cereals are coming in with PC points. I was hoping that they'd have their PC points. You spend $20 and you get 5,000 PC points, which is, you know, $5 back, right? Since I'm spending money here that I don't have, but there's worse things I could be doing, right? See, these ones have PC points, but I don't give the kids this stuff. I just don't. I don't spend my money on it. I don't find it to be very worthwhile in terms of just everything in general. So I guess mini wheats are always nice. So they have, mini wheats are nice. I like mini wheats. Those are good. Andre likes those. 650 grams. $5.99. A limit, oh, you only allowed 2. All right. So maybe if I do, you have to be careful, because if you're buying the same brands, sometimes, you know, if you buy 2 of this and 2 of that, they'll consider that because it's the same brand, they'll still charge you full price for the other one, right? But in that situation, PC points are being advertised with it, right? Where with the Shreddies, you're not getting your PC points. But the kids, they eat, I like them eating the Shreddies. I have no problem with that. I don't mind buying Shreddies. I eat Shreddies. So, mini wheats, here we go again, mini wheats. These ones are $4, but that's less grammage. Waste of time in my house. So if I was to buy, I do mini wheats. At least 2 boxes. And then what I do is I take them out of the box, and I bag them up in a plastic bag. And then I put them in my room, and they stay nice and cold. Right? Hold on a minute. All right, this one has a lot less vitamins and nutrients, you can see, in terms of mini wheats, right? Their ingredient list is very generic, right? Wheat, sugar, brown, rice, syrup, gelatin. I don't know what BHT is. Probably should look it up. I don't know. But to break up Shreddies once in a blue moon, right? And how much are they regularly? Oh my God, look how much they are regularly. $7.49. Whoa. Hold on a minute. Alrighty, looked up BHT. Right? Cosmetics, fabric, and textiles. This is where they use it. Plastics and rubber, lubricants and fuels, paints and coatings, non-prescription drugs, adhesives and sealants, natural health products. People in Canada are exposed to BHT through drinking water, food and food packaging materials, products availability to consumers such as paint, lubricants, cosmetics, plastics, automotive products, obviously in cereal. BHT is part of a group of substances called blah blah blah. Safety of BHT. We have completed the draft. What we're doing, okay, so you know, I'm not desperate for freaking cereal, honestly, and I mean, we already know I'm going with the organic, what is that called? Organic, organic, peas. Right? I mean, you buy it for convenience, but we already established that Shreddies has more nutrients than the mini wheats. But the mini wheats definitely have the BHT, so I'm removing that. Okay? And then we're going to go look at Shreddies, just normal, general, original. We're going to go look at that product, and we're going to see what their ingredients are. And see if they have that same product in this cereal, because the list of whatever they've got going on is more here with the Shreddies. Let's read it. Whole grain wheat, okay, fine. Sugars, sugar, barley, malt, extract, salt. There we go again. BHT. Why? Is it holding things together? It's like a glue, like a sealant. It keeps cosmetics. What? Why are they putting it there? Added to preserve freshness. Vitamins and minerals. Well, because they add them in. That's why the nutrients are so high, is because they add them in. But you'd have to do a little more research on that BHT. So for 1 cup of Shreddies, you get 200 calories. But then if you notice, because they added in all those vitamins, look at that. You can see what's going on there. Oh boy, I don't know. Okay, see, the reason I show you my shopping habits, and how I explain, how I justify what I buy, when I buy it, and why I buy it, and how I buy it, and if I should buy it, right, is just to, you know, give you thinking, right, to maybe improve on your food bill in terms of the cost after the initial investment of wherever your goals are at. See, my goals have been pretty much met in terms of, okay, my bill was $55 prior to taking away 3 boxes of Shreddies and just settling for the 2 that are on sale without the PC points. Okay? And why did I do that? Well, I don't like the idea of overfeeding anybody BHT now that I've discovered what it is, and I probably looked at it in the past and just let it slide. But, you know, like, I have organic rye kernels that you can make into porridge. I have organic wheat kernels that you can make into porridge. I also have a flaker so that if I wanted to flake the organic whole oat groats that I have, I can do that if I want, right? I'm just saying. So, you know, before you get comfortable and continue to buy the convenience of the shreddies with a product in it to quote-unquote preserve it, but yet is used as a, I don't know, you know, like, Amari's tiny, you know, it's, right? So instead of buying 5 boxes, I'm buying 2 to start weaning myself off of shreddies for the family, including myself, as I start bringing out the wheat berries, the rye kernels, right? The whole groat oat kernels, or whatever, in replace of shreddies. Where shreddies might just become a treat once in a while. I'm just saying. So because I removed those boxes, because I'm not impressed with what's inside the box, quote unquote per se, even though I like shreddies, my bill is now $33.94. Wow. The only other thing that I might buy would be another jug of milk. Like I say, I sit here and I rack my brains, trying to figure out what I want. Okay, so I'm thinking to order a free from whole chicken for $22.51 so I can pull out my big pot again and get that deep, rich bone broth.
We don't have any room in the fridge for it.
It's going straight into the pot, and I'm going to be pressure canning the broth. And by then, whatever's in the fridge, I would have dealt with. So I'm not worried about that. If you look at the nutrient value, okay, it just keeps on going. You can see that. Alright, calorie count is not too bad. It kind of grounds me in terms of getting me back on track. Oh, got to pay attention to that. And I don't want the three fryers because it's just, I don't want to deal with that. Low in stock anyway. Okay, so forget about the chicken. Halal chicken, I don't know. This one's $14. Let's see what this one says. I just want to stew a little chicken. Oh, come on, man. Where's that mouse? There it is. Use some fresh bone broth for the peas that I can drag out from underneath my cupboard. And of course, they don't have no nutritional facts on that one. 1.7 kg, so about 3 pounds. What's so special about it? I don't know. 82 cents for 100 grams. So $8.20 for a kg, which is about 4 something per pound. So get chicken off the menu. Alright, so now we're going to go to the cart and we're going to view the cart. It all started with 1 can of salmon. Oh, something's low on stock. What is it? What did I just recently put on there? donuts? I don't know. Something's low on stock. This item is running low. I wanted to get some hemp seeds for Amari. I have some from Organic Manners, but I gotta test them out first, make sure they're okay. What's the substitute on this? So I just want something. What is this? Oh my God, every 2 weeks. Receive every 2 weeks. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I don't know. They don't have it, they don't have it. It's not a big deal at this point. And then, of course, 2 jugs of milk. What's new? Their donuts are quite good, really, at a reasonable price. So Andre said, if you're ordering, don't forget the donuts. So I ordered 2. Now they do have side ribs, pork side ribs on sale for $2.99 a pound. I thought I'd get one of those and stew them up and make like maybe a potato soup or something. I don't know. I don't want to can the broth on that, right? You know, you can, I don't know. But it's cheap. You save $3.60, estimated $10.75. Yeah. And the salmon, just because we know what the hell's going on. And 2 boxes of Shreddies. And now that I am aware of this BHT and it's screaming in my brain, I'm going to start weaning us off of Shreddies. And I'll go look for the oat groats and the flaker over the course of the next week or 2. Alright? Or something. Do something. What is this? Glazed donuts. Yeah, and milk. So for that, it would be $76.14. See? Get 7,500 PC Optimum points when you sign up for an annual $99 PC Express Pass. So if I paid $100, I'd get back, I should get back $75 in PC points. And then free delivery from that point forward for at least a year. Hold on a minute. Okay, so this is where I get confused. Here it says I'm only saving 17%. So, and I read somewhere else that you only get back $15 instead of $75, even though you clearly see me read it to you. Right? It said $75, so I don't know how that works. I don't get it. Get 7,500 PC points. That should be $75. If I was to get it, what are they charging now for delivery? Proceed to checkout. Hold on a minute. Okay, well, should I just take a chance and see what happens? Just pay the one fee. It's good for a year. Honestly, I like it. And because I'm always ordering milk, like every week it seems, 2 or 3 at a time. You know. Right? And I can't be bothering that man, aka my son, to be picking up 2 jugs of milk every week. He'll get annoyed. And I sure in the hell can't ask Tisha to bring it here. And sending Andre to Nestor's all the time is a bit much because, you know, they're heavy, right? And I think Nestor's is more expensive as well, eh? So, let's see what happens. Save and continue. Oh. Oh, I have to put my stuff in here. Hold on a minute. Okay, so I finally did it. I paid the $100.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm doing video. I paid the $100 for free delivery. I like that. I really do. I had it for 30 days and it was great. I really liked it, actually, quite a bit. I think Walmart wants you to pay like $90 or something. It's almost the same. But with PC, Canadian Superstore, you get points back. So I don't know how much I'm going to get back either, or I'm going to stick with this for a year so I don't have to bother anybody too much to be buying milk for me and all that other crap, right? All right. So now that I get free delivery, I will choose something. Alrighty-o. I'm only getting 12 items. 2 of them are 2 jugs of milk. Right? Delivery fee is 0, so that's good. Service fee, 0. Estimated savings, it says $4.20. But whatever. Okay. And then I normally just do a flat rate of a $5 tip, which is printed on the bill, which I get. So I will leave that there. Right? This is how many PC points I have right now. So if I wanted to, I could honestly cash this in. Why don't we do that? Because I am using my credit card for this. And I do want to get those P's, people. Redeem. Well, it says I can redeem up to 70 points. $70. So, how did that happen? Hold on a minute. Okay, so I did redeem 50,000, that's $50, right? So my bill will be $31.46 on my credit card, but it's saying I can do up to 70, even though, but don't forget, I just got that pass. So it should be, maybe that's where that $15 comes in. That, I don't know. I won't know until things go through the system. Either or, I'll just round it off at $50. Okay? And then see what happens with my PC points that I get refunded for getting that year pass. So hold on a minute. All right. So I pushed send. I paid for it. Now I had 5,100 and a bit of PC points, right? I got the pass. It said I was supposed to get back 75,000 PC points, to which, honestly, I think they gave it to me. Because look how many I got now. But I cashed in 50 PC points with this order, which brought it down to $31. If they don't have the hemp seeds, they'll take off another $13. So the bill itself is no more than maybe, you know, 18, 20 bucks, whatever it is, right? If I get the hemp seeds because they're low on stock, then it will be, what, $31? Whoop-de-doo. Because I cashed in 50,000 PC points, which is $50. But I pushed send, right? They got the order. They're going to do the transactions. But in the interim, they updated my PC points to 126,000. So you can subtract 50 from that, right? 50,000, right? So that would be 12. I still have 76,000 PC points to cash in later, which would be about $75. So it was in my best interest to pay for that pass. And now, because I have free delivery, what that does is it provokes me to buy my milk and other things more regularly at Canadian Superstore. At Canadian Superstore for free delivery versus relying on Walmart. Unless, of course, I want to pay for their delivery pass, to which I don't. Not at this point, anyway. So hold on. Okay, so I did order the peas. The whole organic green peas, 44 pounds. And the whole yellow organic peas, 44 pounds, with both of them being sproutable. To which, as soon as they come, I'm going to jar up 2 fresh jars, because I got them around the house, but I'm going to jar up 2 fresh jars, 1 yellow, 1 green, specifically for sprouting, and I'm going to try and start sprouting peas. Peas, almost the end of this video. Wasted half a day, but besides that point, as soon as they come, in between whatever I'm doing, it will motivate me to do more, because it just does, right? I'm going to jar them up in my 1.8 liter, 1.6 liter jars, whatever I got. I got 6 jars there. And I'm going to start sprouting them right away. Whether I saute them, dehydrate them after they're sprouted, I'm just going to start sprouting them. And I'm going to start cooking. I'm clearing off this week. I don't care how I do it. I have no place to put this shit because the kitchen is too small. But besides that point, I'll figure it out. I'm bringing out 2 crock pots, 1 big, 1 small. And I'm going to start cooking with peas once a week to one degree or another, somehow, some way, as well as sprout them. Okay? And I'm going to incorporate them into our diets as a staple. The reason I bought them is because they're sproutable, they're organic, they'll last for years and years and years if you store them correctly. And with the way the economy is going, it's a superfood, right? And it you know, contrary to what's going on with my life, with my quote unquote that man, that so-called son of mine, you know, like if shit gets real bad, because we just don't know, people. I mean, we've got Europe calling for the United States to be sending all their young people to war. Like, come on, to die. Specifically, they say it online, to die. Come to Ukraine and fight in our war, to die. Because that's what's going to happen when you send those American kids there. Like, oh my God. So, if it goes that far, for some strange reason, then yeah, I walked you through it. There's not that much selection in these grocery stores. There really isn't. So you gotta sometimes shop outside the box, and you gotta factor in those staples. So that's why I kind of show you these videos, just to, you know, give you some ideas, that, because we get stuck in a rut buying the same stuff over and over and over again, right? Like Shreddies, you know, like if you noticed, I didn't completely remove them from the diet because we like them. But if they're putting in a product that's used for industrial purposes, but they're feeding it to us as a preservative in a product that we're somewhat addicted to, no. I got too many other food choices in the house. I got Andre making oatmeal, organic oatmeal, to boot, for Amari right now. And like I said, I spent like $250 or whatever plus tax to get a flaker from the States delivered here in Canada a couple of years back, because I have organic whole groat oats that we can grind up for ourselves. I mean, I could have spent $1,000 for an electromotorized one, but I settled for a little hand crank one, and it's really solid. It's made out of steel, and it's going to last forever. It's one of those ones that you can pass through generations of family members, right? Not that my kids would know what it was after I died and they came across, they'd be like, what is this? Garbage. Yeah, just throw out $300. Go ahead. Don't even stop to think about what it is. It's just stupid, right? Well, what would you use this for? I ain't grinding oatmeal. Like whole groat. I'm not grinding whole groat oats. I make too much money. Well, you know what? You might not be able to find oatmeal in the grocery store. You might only be able to find whole groat oats from a freaking farm. for crying out loud. And you're going to wish the hell you didn't throw away that flaker, which will end up in the bin, right? So that, you know, the metal recyclers guys can come and find it and, you know, and get $4 for the bloody thing when the bloody thing costed $300. Like, what the hell in terms of, you know, recycling metal? Like, that's how stupid people are. Like, I got stamps, you know, stamps from when I was like 8 years old, for crying out loud. I'll die. My son will find my stamp collection, think it's worthless, and just throw it out. Even though I got thousands and thousands of stamps since I was a kid. I'm just using that as an example. I have a whole box full of old Playboy books. Do you know those magazines from back in the day? I don't know what year they are, but I just know that there's a whole box. It's under my bed. Wait till my son finds that. Marina will really get jealous. I'm sure they're worth a pretty penny. Oh yeah, in mint condition. Don't ask me where I got them from. I just got them. I'm just saying. I mean, I got a few treasures around this house. Oh my God. So anyway, I did buy them. We know why I bought them. I think it was a good deal, and it will cap those dopamines that are flying. It will help me to get grounded and back on track with working on Amari's diet. And I'm glad I did it, because I wasn't even thinking about sprouting peas or anything for that matter. And now that I'm going to be sprouting peas, there's other things I can be sprouting as well. Right? And it will even be better for him in the long run. Right? This is still recording, right? Now, the only other thing left to order, so far I spent $100 on the PC pass, but we got back $75. Clearly, you could see something happened there, right? Which was a good deal. And I get a whole year of free delivery, which is like, oh, you don't even know. I'm just so happy with that. And it will help me to cut back on Walmart and my grocery bill in general, considering what I buy, right? And I spent $30 on that card, because I am broke, right? But it might even be less, because they don't have the hemp seeds maybe in stock. So, wow. We'll just say I spent $130 on my card so far. And then I used the same card for the peas, which was what, $224? Right? So we'll just say $350 I spent already on that card. Now keep in mind, when I do a payment, I do a $500 payment. See, that's the part Mrs. Gill doesn't understand, right? So I do a $500 payment, and out of that, 300 and a bit goes towards bringing down the principal. Now, I don't particularly want to be thinking about looking for a lawyer and spending money there and spending money on paper, spending money on ink, as my stuff is still disappearing around the house for whatever reason or another. Right? Facing the axe the next time shit flares up. I mean, come on, people. I'm not doing anything bad here. Alright, so the only other order that we're looking at now is at Amazon. Oh, I got it at $496. What the hell am I doing here? Ooh. What am I choosing? What am I got? What happened? Did I not remove something? Okay, I got 7. No, I think I took some stuff out. Or maybe I added more. I don't know. So, because life doesn't always have to be so miserable, I thought I'd get the Jawbreakers to see if they fit the little gumball machine where you put 25 cents in and you get something out of it. I thought that would be fun just to have available. See who puts a quarter in. Just saying. And that's $40. Obviously, the 2 buckets of the coconut butter because they're low on stock and we just don't know what's going to happen with the economy. I can take those ones downstairs. It gets me motivated to go downstairs, pull out the old one before I even open the one that's in my room, which with the one in my room can also go downstairs because it's just quieter. It's very surreal in Auntie Shimei's room, and it's nice. So yeah, and then put them all together so you know where, and date them. Like when this one comes, I'll date them, right? And start getting back. And while I'm down there, then I'll look for the ones that are in the jar, because they're already jarred up, because you have to jar them up, right? And that takes time, eh? And hopefully they'll be down there, because honestly, I don't know. I don't know until I get a chance to really look for them. Because when I was down there, I can't remember. I mean, I knew I had them down there at one point, but... Okay, so we know what we're doing with that, and I'm going to get to, just in case the economy really tanks over the next year, and that should last for years and years. That bill says $209 because I removed the peas, because I bought the peas from a local farmer up in the interior, which I'm more happy with in terms of I get double the money. Well, I have to pay for shipping, but besides that point, it's okay. At least I know what I get, and I've bought from that company before, and I like their products in terms of a farmer, quote unquote. The only other thing that I would want would be that peach drink again, because we really like it, and they only had 9 left. Yeah, and it takes up 6 jars. But it's $109. And I've already spent, what? $300. No, more than that. $250. Wait a minute. $100 for the PC pass. $30. $130. We'll say 100, and so about $280. $280 on that credit card. To which I just might cut to the chase and get that peach drink one more time. Right here, 25 pounds for $106. Only 8 left. I like it. Everybody likes it. It's really good. It's nice and refreshing. You don't have to use it every day, but you know, you can spread it out, right, over a course of a long time. So now that brings the bill up to $316. And Andre wanted something.
Huh?
I said you wanted something from Amazon.
Oh yeah, are you on Amazon?
I am on Amazon. I told you if I was going to order on Amazon, I'd check into it. Now, I don't know. I don't have Prime, so if they're going to start charging me for delivery, I'll just cancel everything.
Could I type it in?
Because
please type it in, actually.
Because
This keyboard?
yeah, because I don't know. They changed something, because I used to order, and most of everything came in like free delivery. But the last time I went to place an order on Amazon, nothing was free, and they wanted me to pay for everything. So I just canceled everything. So we might end up canceling this, because I'm not going to be bamboozled into paying for delivery for everything just so that they can make me pay for a Prime membership. No, I don't, there's, right, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, here it is.
Well, add it in there, and then I'm going to see how much everything costs.
Is the one I want.
Well, just add it in there. I owe them money, right? So.
Yes.
But it depends if they're going to charge me for delivery. So just add one.
Yep.
It's on there?
There you
Okay, so now the bill, this is where it gets expensive. It's $381.
And look how much it was for that controller.
It's 58 bucks.
You
Plus,
can take off the warranty for it though. The 2-year warranty.
no, I don't. Well,
That
for what it was worth,
Yeah,
Unless if you want to keep it on there.
no, I don't, because what happened with the Nintendo was a waste of time.
yeah.
I don't know how much I paid for it. Anyway,
Said,
okay, I'm doing a video.
$600 for that.
Huh?
$600 for the Switch.
Well, I don't want to think about it. All right, so in terms of the protection, yeah, I'm looking for that. I don't see it like for the Nintendo, because the Nintendo got broken, right? But whatever. It's only $7, I suppose. Okay. So the peach drink, you like it, right?
oh yeah, that was good.
Oh yeah, that was good. I know, it was good.
Addicting.
They only got 8 left.
Oh, get the last 8.
Well, I can't afford 8, but I'll definitely get one more. And I got 6 big jars, so that will be 12. That will be enough to spread out over a period of a year or two. You know, depending on how much I use it, right? Because I also buy, you know, Amari's organic. Oh, which reminds me, I should probably go buy a couple of extra jars of prune juice now that it's on my mind. So I'll go back in and add some organic prune juice for Amari. I have a few in my room, but I don't want to go digging for it right now. So we got the gumballs. Okay, so let's go to checkout and see what they're going to charge me here for this in terms of delivery. Because if they're going to start making me pay for delivery, I don't know about that, people. Because the subtotal is already $381, and I've already almost spent $300. And I'm doing $500 a month payments on this particular credit card. But I don't want to be thinking about lawyers and wasting money on ink and paper and all that just yet. Just yet. See, they want me to get Prime. I don't want to get Prime. I don't want to get Prime. I don't want to be committed to it. I had it when I bought those, and then I canceled it within, right? Continue without. Let's see how much they're going to charge me for delivery. Because if they're going to get stupid and start, yeah, look, $437. All right, so, okay. Arrive. All right. So the 2 buckets of the cocoa butter, where I can't seem to find it anywhere else, I have to pay $40.85 to get it delivered. They don't give me a choice. Saturday, oh, free shipping, March 8th. That's good enough for me. I want free shipping. Right? I don't mind paying shipping a little here and a little there, but not for each and every item. All right, so now the bill is $395. Okay, I can get with that. That includes Andre's whatever he wants, because I owe him money. The 2 buckets of coconut butter, which I trust the product. The gumballs, jawbreakers for fun. The soup-based chicken, right? Because, you know, I'm going to mix it in with other things that I have to make a gravy mix or whatever. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. And then I guess the warranty for that thing. And then free delivery again for the peach drink. So that's not bad. So I don't have to pay, looks like I don't pay no delivery fees. Just GST and PST. The question is, do I want to put another $400 on my credit card after I just spent $280. But I got back $75 in PC points. So really I didn't spend $280, I spent $200. So 4 and 2 is 6. So I put myself back 2 months with bringing down my principal on that credit card by racking it up. But considering what I'm buying, I mean, people buy groceries just regular groceries, quote unquote, for that amount of money. It doesn't last them very long. And it's a one-time shot. I won't be buying coconut butter for a long, long, long time. Oh, God, no. If anything, it gets me downstairs rooting around for the ones that are in the jar, and that's what I need to do, and that's what I want to do. And now I have an excuse to go down there and switch things around and look for what I want to use before I open up whatever I've got downstairs as I put new ones down there and start bringing that into a mark, because the bottle of the jar that I have here is like this. Right? So I'm not giving it to him, where before I was giving it to him all the time, but I haven't been going downstairs. That's the problem. That is the problem. So I have to go downstairs now. And just like with the peas, I'll buy the peas, I'll package them up however I decide to package them up. I have vacuum sealer bags, I have Mylar bags, I have oxygen absorbers that I kind of want to use up and get them out of my face. Not think about it anymore for a very, very long time, unless, you know, some really good deal came along. But, and just use up a bit more, and so I can, you know, put them away, put that stuff away, right? And those ones will go downstairs into Auntie Shemay's room, and as I'm taking them down, I'm going to look for the older ones, because they're down there, but I don't know where they are. And I'm going to find them. And being that I'm on a mission to have peas in our diet every week to one degree or another. To one degree or another, with many of them maybe being sprouted, just for the benefits around that. If you get into a routine, why not? Because I'm not really in the mood to be hiding them upstairs. No. I could, but I don't want to. They'd have to go in my room, and even then they'd be better off downstairs. It's more consistent with cool air, because when summer comes, my room does tend to heat up, and I have to run a fan in there all the time, and it's not nearly as cool as it is downstairs, so they would be better suited to be stored downstairs. But I need to get the old peas out, bring them out, and, you know, yeah. And I'm sure they'll still sprout. And if they don't, well, it'll be pea flour, pea soup, peas, just tossed in salad after they've been, you know, cooked up and put in the fridge nice and cold. Okay, so the card that I want to use is not here. I could use a different card, which I don't really want to, because I'm trying to bring down that one too, and that one has a higher interest rate. But I don't want to be faced with this dilemma in 4 months from now. I have to budget in this bin. And I still got Andre's teeth to do. I'll never get glasses. That's my glass money, to to buy glasses. What's more important, coconut butter, peach drink, jawbreakers, chicken base broth, powder? I don't know. I continuously pay and use this card. I'm always living on the edge. Yeah. But I don't want to think about lawyers and all that crap right now. Honestly, I kind of want to dismantle my little grow room, because I want to kind of get back into that War Room 1 with that computer and really hunker down with whatever it is that I'm supposed to be doing when it comes to that kind of crap, as if. But I'm torn. I'm torn with it. Because I kind of wanted to try and grow some beans in that little grow room, right, of mine. See how they go. But I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Those things that I showed you, they're still in the bag. I don't know if they're alive anymore. But oh no, that's not the one I want. Oh, it's a good thing I checked it. That's not the card that I want. No. This one. Boy, oh boy. Always rolling the dice. But you see, now that I got free delivery, I could order milk 2 times a week if I wanted to. Yeah. And not have to worry about paying for delivery. And I don't even have to include a tip. It's just 2 jugs of milk. Right? I'm just saying. Okay, so I got the right card. And I was doing so good. Kind of. But I don't need to buy groceries, that's for sure. Not anytime soon. And if I do, it's just small shops. And the next shop I buy, I still have what? I don't know. How many free points do I have? I took off 50. How much money do I have for my next shop? With PC points. $126. I have $75. I can shop when I'm broke. With free delivery. That's not bad. That's frugal. That's what you call being frugal. Wheeling and dealing. Yeah. So, I broke it up into 2 separate cards. What it is, right? I lost $5,500 worth of a whole lot of shit in the last month and a half. At least, if you were to add up everything. In terms of what it costed me to buy it, or whatever, because eventually I paid for something there. I don't even have sticks to plant beans with right now that like to climb. I'd have to go out and buy some. Yeah, right. As if I'll do that. No, I'm not doing that. Look at that. There goes that mouse again. No turning back.